Hi, this is Lola. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you my favorite art supplies. I haven't changed those in a while, so I think I have it down and I'm happy with all of these things. You don't have to have all of them, but I think it could help if you're starting to try to do some doodling like I do, or just plan with more colors. First things first, we're going to start writing and drawing. Because I don't have time anymore, I just draw directly with the pen. Is it risky? Yes. Do I make horrible mistakes drawing? Yes, but at the same time, first of all, I have time to do it. If I had to trace it and put like pencil and trace it and everything, I would have abandoned this a long time ago. But because I just draw with the pen, I just go with it. Accidents happen. This whole page is kind of hilarious. I had a crying fit in the plane because I was laughing so hard at This Is Supposed to Be Me. I was really tired. Again, when the mistake is done, it's done. It's on the paper. While I was in Europe, I just used one of those, Bic. When I'm in my Hobonichi weeks now, I've been using mostly this one, the Hobonichi pen. This is a Zebra F701 that I bought on Amazon, and that's what I use most of the time with the A6 Illustrated. I have it in the Shakespeare All Grey Tea House collection in Deluxe. And then this one I had bought because Bria Documented Journey recommended it, and I do use it when I'm home, but it's a little bit heavier, so it's usually in my Milloo case. Now I could go with what's in my Milloo case. In my Milloo case, there's a lot of the same in different colors. First, you have the Zebra Sarasa Clip Pen in 0.3. I have a lot of colors. So there's a few blues, the black blue, all these, brown, another black blue because that's one of my favorite colors to write with, pink, purple, and there's different boxes you can get, so you don't have to have all these colors. These are the vintage ones that I bought because I like the colors. I think it's a 3-pack. It's in 05. It's too thick. I don't like it on the Tomoe River paper, so I don't use it very often. And I had bought these, which are gold, silver, and rose copper or rose gold. I can't remember what they call it. And then 1.0. You've seen me use them in my Plan With Me, the Hobonichi weeks. I love those. So those are all the colors I have. And then I have these guys, which are the jelly roll. Who are they from? Sakura jelly rolls. And of these, I have the white, which I hadn't used in a long time, and I realized it's still my favorite white to do, like, you know, white dots on the eyes or something, the reflection or like that. And then I have these, which I believe is the rainbow pack. I will put everything in the description box, all the links. And those are my shimmery, you know, they have this little, my shimmery jelly rolls, which I adore. I love those. I use them all the time. And this is the Pilot Kakuno. I have two. I very rarely use it. I sometimes use it in my diary, but right now I think I just use a Zebra Sarasa clip pen still. So this is that. Then when I color, I have two steps. I usually start with the, I'm going to pull one. Oops, sorry. I'm going to pull one because their name always Zig Clean Color Real Brush. They're watercolor, basically pen. I love those, especially when I do, you know, in my Hobonichi weeks, it's so small. I always had a hard time doing skin, even in my A6, which is pretty small as well. I've done it with watercolor, but it's just a little bit easier because it's not as wet and it's such a small surface. So for that, I use usually natural beige blush. I use to make those little shadows, like, you know, to create a little bit of a dimension, which I have a few of blush. Then usually for my kids' hair, they're kind of dirty blonde. When I'm lazy, I just use beige. When I'm dedicated, I mix beige and blonde. And the only one I don't like, I'll be very honest, from this pack is the black. Every time I've used this black, I feel like it's either bled through or it bleeds through if I use water-based thing on the other side afterwards. So I usually use the Faber-Castell Pitt artist pen, which is, once it's dry, it's waterproof. So you can go, it's Indian ink, so you can start with this and then watercolor around it, which you cannot do with these because those are water-based. They're essentially like dry watercolor. I don't know how else to explain them. What I discovered this year when I was repurchasing blush on Jet Pen is they have a blender. I used to use the water brush to blend together, but that is so much better because it's not too much water, especially on Tomoe River paper. This is essentially Tomoe River paper recommendation. I usually use brush pen. I don't have a preference. I bought a pack with the small, medium, and large. I never used the large. I'll probably use it someday. This is the medium, and this is the small, which, as you can see, is the one that I use the most. But again, I usually draw either on the Weeks or the A6, so both of them are quite small. In fact, I almost switched from the A6 Illustrated to the Cousin this year, but then I chickened out. So that's almost all of it. The last step is watercolor. I have them in La Dolce Vita box, and they're different packages. One was gifted to me. It's the Winsor & Newton Professional Pack. It comes in a big long black tin. And then I have Prima Marketing, the Skin. I think it's called Skin Tones. Yeah, and I put them in there. And then I did another box with Shimmering Lights from Prima Marketing, and this is from the Kurotake Travel, the one that I gave away. I have one here, and this is one of the colors from Kurotake that I really love. It's a coffee. It's basically coffee color, but I really like it, so I put it there. To be quite honest, I almost never use this. I essentially use that. I use these colors, even though they're skin, mostly for other stuff, because I really do use the zebra pen brush for the rest. As far as watercolor, I wouldn't spend too much money. You can get a Kurotake grade set online on Amazon, and it will look great. I'm sure, like, if I made a test, they're all a little different. I know the Schminke, I've never tried them. I think they're a little bit deeper colors. So, you know, if you're just starting, I wouldn't go crazy. Like, I have so many, when I started, so many people bought me. Like, I have the Kurotake huge package. I still have it. My son now started asking if he could use it, so I let him because they take forever to go through. So yeah, don't break the bank for that. I don't think it's worth it. As far as brush pens, some of them come with them, like the Kurotake Travel case came with the brush pen and essentially something like this. But you know, you could just have one or two and you're good. Or you can even buy, like, I have some cheap brushes from Michael's. Oh, this one's from Blick Art. Okay, this is really bad. I think the kitten ate it. They're usually somewhere else. But that's it. Those are my art supplies. And then, you know, I use the Kita tape and stickers, usually from AliExpress. Once in a while, I'll splurge and look from cute things from Japan, these kind of stores. But yeah. So yeah, that's it. Hope that helps if you're starting out and you want to put a kit together. Again, you don't need to take all these colors. Jet Pen also sells them by the unit. I had a few that I bought by the unit, and then I kind of built on that. I don't use all of them, but once in a while I use, you know, colors like this, especially for, like, my daughter has a shirt that's that color, things like that. And because I draw on the Hobonichi Weeks, and that's so tiny, that does come in handy. I do like using the watercolor in the background. Another note that I will say, when I bought the shimmering was obviously to have some shimmer. But I found myself once, I had drawn something and I wanted to add some glitter. I used this, kind of rubbed it with my finger, and it was amazing. So I kind of regret that purchase. That's what I'm trying to say. They're very good, but I didn't need it. And yeah, this is in a Milloo case, which I bought on Etsy, which I'll put the link for as well. So hope that helps. Thanks for watching, and I hope everyone's having a great day. Bye bye.